Alright, so ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, welcome to the stream. It is Thursday already. Yeah. It is very overcast out there. But it's nice in here. It's kind of weird, but there you go. It's overcast and reasonably cold outside, but inside, no heater going, no nothing. It's actually quite nice. Go figure. Hot coffee. Alright, so today we're in the kitchen. And we are going to be cooking some creme brulee. Yay, creme brulee! I have wanted to do this for ages. I finally got the one thing that I was... no, we didn't have ramekins either. So, creme brulee. This is a really easy recipe. It does require overnight in the fridge, which is why there is here's one we prepared earlier. Hello? The music went away. That's so odd. Alright, what's going on? We're still playing? Yep, we are. Does my head in every time. So, we are using 175 milliliter ramekin dishes for this one. We didn't have those. So, I now have ramekin dishes. Yay! I think I'm missing one of the bits that I need for the... Oh no, there it is. That's fine. Whew. Yep, it's going to be one of those days. Okay, as usual with the music, Twitch safe, royalty-free, copyright music by Carl Casey at Whitebat Audio. Check him out on YouTube. And yeah, so... Ta-da! Alright, so let's make some creme brulee. Wow! Okay, we're having a fun brain day today. What am I looking for? Alright, so we start with 2 cups of... The recipe calls for pure cream, says that thickened cream is okay. And that's not quite a cup. Boo. Alright, whoop, hang on. Let's get a bit more organisation going here. Alright, so you can probably not see, but we've not quite got a cup of cream there. Good thing I bought another one. Come on, open. If it's going to let me open it. God, what is going on? Oh, there we go. Did not want to open. There we go. 1 cup of cream. Oh. Right, so what we're going to do is we've got the 2 cups cream. We're going to throw a little bit better. Going to bring that up to a nice simmer. Oops, wrong cupboard. But what we're also going to put in it is some vanilla bean paste. So one teaspoon. So here we go. I read Issa and Bean came bolting through the lounge room, through the dining room, and then Issa made the corner and Bean spun out into the kitchen. Didn't you, little Beanie? That was hilarious. Right, so 1 vanilla bean equals 1 teaspoon of vanilla paste or 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla extract. So that was an interesting little thing. So we're putting a teaspoon of vanilla bean paste into the cream. Now one of the benefits of doing it with the vanilla bean paste or extract is that generally you don't have to let it infuse, which is fine. I mean, if you want to set it to the side and let it infuse, do it. But it's definitely a time saver, and as long as you're using, like if you're using vanilla flavor, not really. But if you're using extract or the vanilla bean paste, again, it's basically just done the infusing for you. That's kind of the way I see it. Essence, that's the one, vanilla essence. I don't think that's made from actual vanilla beans. I know extract and paste is. The good thing about the paste too though is you get those little black spots of the seeds. So, but it is reasonably thick. See, I can still see, I'll bring this over and see if you can, yeah. So, I don't know if you can see that, but there is still paste in the bottom of that teaspoon. So, I'm just letting it warm up, because as you warm it up, the more fluid it gets, the easier it comes off the spoon. Make sure we get it all in there. And it's not going to hurt to stir the cream anyway. So we're putting the oven onto, we're preheating the oven. We're preheating that to 120 degrees. We may have it up a little high at the moment, but that's fine. When I was doing this yesterday, I put the creme brulee in the oven, and I went and got a load of wood, and I came tear-assing home because my alarm's going off in the car that I need to take it out of the oven. Turned out it needed a little more time in the oven, so I was like, That was a little bit of luck. Good enough. Alright. Yeah, tiny bit of vanilla on the spoon, but fine. And now we let this. We want to get this to a simmer. I want to get it to a nice simmer. And that way we can we get it to a nice simmer, and then we leave it there for 10 minutes. Just let it sit there simmering. Got to get it to the simmer first. And me playing with it probably isn't helping. So this recipe, it is a little time consuming, mainly because, but again, that's once we get this to the simmer, we leave it there for 10 minutes and just let it do its thing. Oh, and there it is. That's just starting to bubble nicely, so we're going to turn that down just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but there was this ever so slight skin forming on the top. Now, that doesn't matter. A little bit of skin on the top, it's not going to hurt anything. You should be able to see it's just going on in a light bubble. So let's set that for 10 minutes. And we're off. Now, you do want to keep an eye on this. Because, as you can see, well, you may, hopefully you saw that. That was starting to rise out of the pan as it bubbles up. It'll do that. We've seen that go awry when we've been making ice cream. So if it starts doing that, this is theoretically one of the reasons why you leave the spoon across the top of the pan is that if it hits that, it acts as a natural retardant and it stops it boiling over. Supposedly. I don't know, I just work it. So, yeah. But we just let that simmer away. Yeah, you don't want it overflowing. So if you're a bit worried about it, I could move that to a smaller element. I'm not that concerned about it. That's if it's turned all the way down low, and you can't turn it down any lower. So I recommend Hawkeyeing it. Like really keep an eye on it. Because you turn your back on it for just a minute and it will go over. Again, if you're not using a really thick bottom pan that really evenly distributes the heat, you'll want to keep stirring it to keep it from sticking to the bottom. I cannot recommend highly enough buying thick bottomed pans. It took me from, that was one of the main things that took me from not wanting to cook to actually being in the kitchen on a regular basis cooking stuff. So, now, if you want to speed up the process a little bit, you can crack the eggs and do the sugar now. But I'm not going to do that because I will use, while that's happening, while we're doing the eggs and that, we'll be letting that cool so that as we pour it into the eggs, it doesn't immediately cook them. That said, if you're a bit short on time, there's nothing stopping you doing that now. Like while this is just simmering away, do the sugar, do the eggs, crack them all up, put them together, mix them, and then just let it sit. While you let that sit, you can go do whatever else that you may have on, short project, while it all cools. Today though, we are just going to keep that stirring, going to keep chatting, and yeah. oi, 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 oi. Cream. Lick the counter. Alright, how long have we got? Oh, not even halfway through. Nice. Add on Rage, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Yeah, lick the counter. I found a dollop of cream on the counter, so I ate it. Whoa, see, there you go, look at that. Turn your back for just a moment, and up it goes. That's what I get, you're distracting me, Rach. Is this the bottom of the liquid? Is it the bottom? I don't know. We may go lower, who knows? Floor food. But licking the bowl is nommy. Nom nom nom. Hey, you been, Rach? What have you been up to? It was nice to see you drop in yesterday. I actually had a decent night's sleep last night, and I was able to get up in time to do the updates on the computer and make sure things were working and doing the things and the stuff and the, oh my god. Oh wow, okay. Finally got home at 2 AM. Damn, that's harsh. Yes, I was well and truly asleep by 2 AM. Maybe. I think I crashed out about 1 AM. Finally. Finally crashed out at 1 AM. I'm watching the cream as we're boiling it up and, you know, getting it all infused and stuff. And it's like, did we just drop out? Did we just drop out? I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, we did not. Yay! Just reconnecting to chat for some reason. Okay. You made it. Yeah, I'm very glad I got a good night's sleep. What was I saying? Right, so we're doing the infusing and stuff, and I'm trying to figure out, because it says 10 minutes. Right, just let it simmer for 10 minutes. And then it's like, why 10 minutes? I'm trying to see what changes, what if any changes are occurring in the actual cream itself that might be taking place. And at the moment I really can't see anything. Or maybe the 10 minutes is just a leftover from the vanilla bean and getting that really activating the bean itself. Who knows? You know, without the bean it might be bring it to the boil, done. That's got it to that consistency to get it done. I will have to look into that, I think. which is just weird. Alright, what do we got? Oh, under a minute. Yay! And we can stop watching it like a hawk. For a while. Now, Rach, the alarm is about to go off. It's the evil alarm, but it's mine. The evil alarm is mine. Right, so there we go, 10 minutes. So now, of course, we want this to cool. It would be a little bit reducing it down, but I don't know, you don't seem to lose that much bulk. But yeah, so now we want to let this cool. Want to get it to the point where when we mix it with the eggs and the sugar, that it doesn't cook the eggs immediately. More glassware. Use this glassware. Maybe. No, that's covered in crud. We'll use a fresh glassware. Right, so we're going to get 5 egg yolks, and a 1/4 cup of caster sugar, and we're going to melt it. Yes, we're making creme brulee. How do you get those little widgets to come up? I don't know how to get those widgets up. Weird letters, the weird widgets. I don't know what you call them. I know that 2 dots is called an umlaut. I'm not doing that again. What, buddy? Ah! You can hear Finley like crying in the background. And running around like an idiot. Yeah, you, buddy. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, hello, Ziggy. How you doing? We have a Ziggy. Come on. Go away. Dribbly bit. There it goes. Oh, and a beanie. Got 3 of the 4 cats in the kitchen right now. Damn it. The yolk is leaking. So it wasn't that long ago that I actually found out that the yolk is just the placenta. The chicken is the white. Who knew? I've been experimenting with different omelets, different ways to omelette the whites. With mixed results. I always find it's that little bit better if you put 1 whole egg in with it. which for me is fine, because I eat the whole egg, but there are people that will only eat egg whites. Which I find weird. I'll only eat the chicken, not the protein. I don't know. So we've got our 5 egg yolks. We're going to put in a 1/4 cup of caster sugar. Now, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but that's got a little bit of, there's a little bit of skin forming on the top. You can remove that. I find that if you keep it stirring, that skin will mix back in really easily. If you do walk away, like if you walk away from this whole thing and just leave it, there will probably be a reasonably thick skin on top by the time you get back. But yeah, as I find, give it an occasional stir, helps it cool down, and keeps the skin away. And now I'm reconnecting to chat. It is a 1/4 cup of caster. Yep. Done. 1/4 cup of caster sugar. And we give this a light whisking, just to get it all nicely combined. Now, you don't want to do that too much because you don't want it full of bubbles for some reason. I don't know why, but you don't. So that's it. Done. There you go. Eggs and sugar. Egg, sugar, cream, vanilla. We're most of the way through a creme brulee. Generally, when I'm waiting for things to cool down, welcome to the chat room. Generally, when I'm doing a creme brulee, when I'm doing anything that I need to put the hot thing into the egg, the recipe always says wait till it's lukewarm. I mean, what's lukewarm, right? And it's so my answer is basically I'll give it a stir, I'll let it cool in its own right. But when I can't see steam coming off, that's generally when I'm going to go, yeah, that's lukewarm. Because this at the moment I can still see, yeah, not a huge amount, but there is that little waft of steam coming off it. There's more now that I'm stirring it, but that's how you get things to cool down faster. And if I really wanted it to cool down fast, I'd put it in a Pyrex mixing bowl and chuck it in the fridge. Probably not going to do your fridge a lot of good, but it is going to speed things up. Another way is I could put the pot on the sink, on the middle of the sink, and that will just suck the heat out of it. But let's have a look. Where is my... Oh, where is my... Oh, temperature thingy. There it is. Oh, had a boy look. Ooh. Alright, let's see what sort of temperature this is at. It's Down to about 64, 65 degrees. I don't know if 60 counts as lukewarm. I'm going to go with probably not. Who knows? Whoa! Okay. I just did something. I'm not entirely sure what. This is the problem. This one is a touch screen. And people generally shower at about 40 degrees. I wouldn't call that lukewarm either. Cooling down. We're cooling it down just to heat it up again. Yeah, do the math on that one. Speaking of which, coffee. Yes, we are having a gigantic 1.7 litre coffee. No, just kidding. We are turning the kettle on though, because your messages aren't sending. Boo! Well, you can see what... Oh, hang on a minute. So they're coming up in the widget, but they're not coming up on my chat. Now that's interesting. Are they in here? No, they're not in. They're not on the Twitch. Are they in the Streamlabs chatbot? No, they're not in the Streamlabs chatbot either. But I can see it in the widget. Is it not reducing down? So evil. Wait, what are we even making creme brulee? We've got that. Oh, need to temper the eggs so they don't something in the oven, curdle in the oven. Autocorrect just means the cream is at the right temperature to do that. Not leaking. That's why the yellow part tastes so good. It's the white part is the something chicken. Taste something dark side. Yeah, well, so they're getting through on the stream, Rach, but they're not coming up in my chat, and I don't know why. Nothing particularly profound. Yeah, but it's really sucky that you're commenting and I'm not seeing it coming through. And it's weird that my chatbot and everything else doesn't register it, but the widget does. Yes, but you're tempering the eggs so they don't curdle in the oven. Also the bit about egg white. Yes. Yeah, it's on the widget here, but it's not in my chatbot or my Twitch or my OBS chat. Or for that matter, in the Twitch chat on the interwebs. Alright. Let's see what sort of temperature we're down to. There's just the occasional wisp of steam coming off now. We're down to about 52 degrees. Which, there you go. That's probably, like, looking at the amount of wispy steam that's coming off, there's no way in heck you are going to be able to see on stream. I'm about to put that into the eggs. While the yellow part tasted good and the white part, the unseasoned chicken tastes like water that thought about flavor one time. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so here we go. Whisk. Let us whisk. Just going to slowly pour that in. Keep it moving. So there's a little more steam coming off it now, but meh, she'll be right. And look at that, the kettle's boiling at just about the right time. Alright, there we go. Happy with that. Just going to scrape the last little bits of last little bits of the vanilla. You can still see a couple of crumbs of that in there. Just going to throw that in. And then we lick the bowl. Light, fluffy. Half a vanilla custard. Now we are going to make an absolute mess. Well, I made a little bit of mess last time I did this. Could always pour it back into that. Rachel's going to make a cake today, but don't have any eggs. Boo! Boo! So what we're going to do now is we are going to get our 4 ramekins and we're going to pour all of that into the ramekins. Oops, mess. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to try pouring towards camera. Let's see if this works. A little bit of dribble. Not bad. Got a little bit of dribbles here and there. And that's pretty close. Ta-da! And not a lot of mess. Oh, there it is. Sweet custardy taste. Bean and Finn having a fun little fight. We're going to lick the bowl. And get it dribbling in my beard. Nope, that's making it worse. Oh well. So what we want to do is we are going to put our ramekins into this nice little, well, technically I think it's a baking tray. We're going to put it into the tray and reboil the water. We're going to fill this with, well, not fill it. We're going to pour boiling water in until the water's about halfway up the ramekin, maybe a little more. What we don't want is the ramekins to start floating. Okay. The ramekins are floating, we're doing it wrong. Okay, okay, they are not floating. Now we are going to just throw that in the oven. Easy. Nope, easy. Ta-da! Now we set the alarm. Technically it's 35 minutes. So 30 to 45 minutes is how long you're going to have it in the oven. That said, once it comes out of the oven, then you want to refrigerate it for 6 hours, the recipe says, or overnight. That said, it will stay fresh for about 3 days in the fridge. What's going on, YouTube? What's that floofy tail doing there, buddy? Hey? We don't want floofy tail fights. Cats. I swear. Right, so lick in the bowl. So yeah, I took one of them out from yesterday. I took one of them out, and after about 6 hours, wasn't done. Took one out this morning, and it was better, but I think I left it not quite long enough, or not quite enough water. I put a lot more water in this time. I put nearly the full 1.7 litres into that tray, whereas last time I only put probably a little over 1 litre. I was being a bit more conservative with the water, worried about it floating up. That time, put in pretty much all the water in the kettle went in that time. So that's probably going to change both the cook time and how it cooks. So yeah, it was what you're looking for is when it's done, when it's done in the oven, if you gently poke it, there should be just the tiniest bit of wobble in there. Whereas when I was poking it yesterday, there was quite a bit of wobble in it, and I think that means that I don't think I had enough water in it for the cook time, because I left it in there for quite a bit longer than I should have. I think I ended up leaving it in there for, okay, the recipe says 35 to 40 minutes. I had it in there for probably 45 going on 50, and it still didn't quite cook it all the way through. So I'm thinking water. Bring that water level up, and we'll see what happens with that one. So tasty. Lick the bowl, lick the bowl. That went straight in my beard. Nope. Hey, caught it. Probably get a spoon. Let's lick the bowl properly. Spoon! So we'll leave that in there for a little bit, and then I will bring out the one. Here's the one I prepared earlier. Gods. I just love custard. I know I've done a fair few custard recipes. So tasty. Need to get a really good egg white recipe that's not pavlova. So I'm just not a fan of pavlova. I'm really not. Just no. I'm just really not. Not a fan. Anyway. Right, so. Ta-da! Now let's clean that up a little bit. I see you out there, Finley. Clean surface. Because I like clean. You wouldn't know it, but sometimes I do. Now, creme brulee. Bing! Here's when I appeared earlier. Here's what I prepared earlier. So, there you go. Nice little creme brulee. I don't know if you can. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, so it's still. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on, you can probably see it better on this one. Right. So as I move, that's wobbling. That should not still be wobbling like that. That said, so that means it wasn't cooked all the way through. You can see though that there's probably a centimeter ring around here that's not moving. I'll get some more light. Right, so that is nice and solid. That's that sort of, you scoop into it and you get that real sort of like half liquid, half solid custard effect, which is what the whole thing is meant to be like. Like I said, I don't think I cooked these properly. I don't think I put enough water in it. In the last time, I only had the water up to probably about there. This time it's closer to that lip. So yeah, I've put a lot more water in this time. Hopefully that will make for a better cook. We'll see. We will see in about 28 minutes or so. We'll see. So yeah, anyway, there's the one I prepared earlier. And now for the fun part. So we're going to grab some raw sugar and we are going to give it a good sprinkling of raw sugar. Now this is entirely up to you. Okay, how much sugar you want to put on that, you'll figure it out. Now I'm going to do this on the oven because I don't want to hurt the surfaces of my kitchen. And we have a blowtorch. I may be a little excited about this. Obviously, this is not a blowtorch you would use for brulee. We use this for metalworking in the shop. However, it's funny. Ta-da! Burn sugar. Clip, clip! Now, blowtorch, whether you're using an industrial blowtorch or an actual brulee torch, be aware that you have just nuked the rim of the ramekin. Okay. You nearly just threw your mouse across the room clicking the buttons. So, the rim of your ramekin is going to be very hot. Okay. The bottom will still be cold. When you're doing that part, you don't want to get it hot enough that it melts the custard underneath. Which is why I took it right to the edge of the flame and just circled it with right on the edge of the heat. With a smaller flame, again, that's almost industrial use, that thing. So that pumps out enough heat that we can get steel red hot and bend it. That's what that is for. Red hot steel is a much higher temperature than melted sugar. So be aware. Now, see, I can pick that up on the bottom. That's still cold. That's not an issue. That rim is still a little bit warm to the touch, but there it is. Hey Kiki, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. And there is the blowtorch. So, there we go. Ta-da! Got that nice little, that rim is still quite warm. So be aware, when you blowtorch this, the rim of your ramekin will get hot. And, as we just, hot glass is hot, hot ramekin is hot. Hot things are hot. Hot glass is hot. What was that? I think that was lasagna. Pretty sure that was the lasagna. What are we making? Creme brulee. We have just made a creme brulee. Well, technically making. Oh, that hot glass is hot was lemon butter. Ah. Dribbling. So, while that's still in the oven, we'll wait for that, but we're going to have some creme brulee. Hang on, here we go. I hope you can hear that. That crackling. The crackling of the sugar. You can see that's still a bit liquid. Didn't want it quite that liquid. Holy God. Madalis, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Doing the happy dance, 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 doing the happy dance. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, you can see this is still liquid. It's still dribbly liquid. You don't want it that bad. Still tastes divine. But this is what I was saying before. You get a certain amount of wobble when you take it out of the oven. And I had too much wobble in this. Apathetic, blatant cheddar planking. What? What the? Okay. I don't know why, but there it is. Now, this is still tasty, don't get me wrong. Now, the other thing you want to look for is if you're going to take it out of the fridge quick, then, ooh, actually, that's a really good, if you're going to take it out of the fridge quick, you want it to have at least formed a crust on the top of the ramekin, so that you do have that hard bit. If it's still a little bit liquid, and you put the sugar on it, the sugar will soak into the brulee, and when you go to fire it, it won't fire properly and it won't get that nice little crust. But here we go. So check this out. So you can see, let's get some light on the subject. Hopefully you can see around this edge here, it's reasonably solid. But in this area, it's still fairly liquid. Right? That means I didn't cook this properly. Now you get that solid, that's where it's meant to be. That's what it's meant to look like. And as soon as it hits your tongue, it just melts. That's where it's meant to be. Just like that. Rach, I don't make the names. Twitch just assimilates words together. I don't think they're supposed to make sense. That one kind of did. It's very weird though. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe that's what I'll do this afternoon. Is go through all the clips and make a new opening sequence. That could be fun. I have so much editing to do. So yeah, the rest of this is like a regular custard. It really is just a regular custard, which is still just noms. That said, I can see the effect. I know the effect we're trying for. Hopefully we'll get it a bit better this time with the cooking we're doing this time. I don't know. We may not. Lick the ramekin. I'm literally scratching this out. Good luck with that. I've created some truly bizarre clips in this channel, and I know I'm not the only one. Yes! Like the one that is in the one from Persona 5, where the back of the van opens up in a giant, I don't want to know. Kiki hungry, stamps feet. So, I swear, okay, there might be better ways to do it, but I swear if I had a restaurant and I was a chef and stuff was sent back to me like that, that means I'm doing good. If it's sort of like half full, or you know, it's not really cleaned up properly, yeah, that would probably be the name of my restaurant. I would probably call it Lick the Bowl. Oh, what's up, Z? Cat's underfoot today. So cat's underfoot. Alright, so now we've got just a little bit of time left before these are ready. Let's have a quick squizzy. Nope. Steam! Ooh, deep breath. Okay, so the recipe actually says sprinkle half a teaspoon of sugar. And it's like, seriously? I want some actual toffee here, people. Toffee! I put more than half a teaspoon of sugar on that thing, I tell you. But again, that's entirely up to your taste. If you want like a real thick toffee crust, put more sugar on it. If that's where your palate lies. If it lies with just a thin little, crust that you want to, if you look at it too hard, you'll break through it, put a little bit less on. That's entirely fine. As far as I'm aware, there's no reason that you couldn't, put some on, burn it, go, no, that's not enough, put some more on, burn it, no, that's not enough. Burn it. Alright, I'll stop playing with it. I don't know why, but it freaks the cats out. The sound of this freaks the cats out. I don't know why. Who knows? Anyway. Sorry, my brain just went, really? Think, make stuff, go, now, good words. So there we go, now we just sit around and we wait. Sit around and wait for that to happen. Whew. I have no idea what I'm doing this weekend. Has anyone got plans for the weekend? What are your plans for the weekend? I have my first sale on Marketplace on Friday. I've got a guy coming around to pick up an old fish tank that I don't use anymore. Saturday, maybe some fighting, I don't know. Sunday, definitely going to training. Monday's kind of still a weekend for me, because that's time I do stuff around the house, so... A 3-day weekend! Oh yeah! We like 3-day weekends! I've got a heap of editing to do, as I said. Rach, I work on Sunday, but I've issued a blackout Saturday. I haven't had a day of nothing for too many long. Might do some house pottering, maybe not. Oh, so is this like switch off the phone and do the whole, I am not on this planet for 24 hours? I do like those days. I really do like those days. Yeah, I could schedule one of those. I should probably schedule one of those in the near future. So yeah, who knows what else I'll get up to. I've got a couple of things to build. I've got to build a sieve for the wheelbarrow, so that we can dig up a heap of dirt and literally sieve out all the grass and the roots to get that done. So I've got that to build. Probably figure out some other stuff. Got to figure out how much money I've got this payday, because payday! Because I've got some lighting. I've got some lighting to fix around the house as well, so I might do that. Who knows? Could be doing all these handy little things. The light globes. Oh my god, the lights. They're all downlights, but they're the old, wired directly in. So you've got to take the downlights out, then you've got to wire up a plug, mount that, and because all the new downlights, the LED downlights, are plug in, put in the roof, and you're done. If you don't have a socket to plug it into, you need a socket. So I've got to wire up all the sockets. So that's going to be interesting. Rach, I have too many sisters and too many nephews that always want to do something, and I also work most of the days. We are aware how much you work, Rach. Do the Marge groan at you. All of the days. I don't even know anymore, so it's just a day off. I'll choose if I want to see people, not to do things if other people require my attendance. Yeah, good plan. Mental health, self-care /self-care days. Yep. They are important. Right? And I know, like, don't take me wrong, the introverts need more of those, right, than say a average person or an extrovert. But even extroverts need them. You know, I am an extrovert. Who knew? But even then, you know, that to switch everything off, just I am not on this planet anymore. Those days are important to have, no matter where you fall on the spectrum. So yeah, have the days. Look, if you need 2 a year, you only need 2 a year. If you need 1 a month, have 1 a month. If you need 1 a week, have 1 a week. If you need more, so be it. It's fine. Do what your mental health needs you to do. Because, you know, that's good for you. Alright, have another quick check. I like flicking the things. No. Foggy. Still got, you know, how long did we start this for? 35 minutes. So we've still got, what, 10 to 15 minutes left of cooking. See what that does to it all. No, tomorrow afternoon, I've got to bring some more ice cream in because one of the instructors at my physio didn't get some chocolate ice cream, and she's been quietly complaining that she didn't get some of the Hague's chocolate ice cream. So I'm going to have to bring in some for her. Because everyone else did. Oh, that was it. Why is that not on my thing? Oh, that was the thing. Smithland, thank you for the follow. Doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance, doing the happy dance. Yay! Right, now, there's something going on. What do we got? Smithland, hello streamer, how are you doing? Great streamer. I'm doing well, thank you. You found your channel and was so grateful and fantastic work. Thank you so very much. You'll encourage me to keep it up. Yay! Sorry I didn't immediately get to those. I've been having some issues with my chat and what's coming up and what's not in my chat. So I do apologise if I am a bit behind occasionally with chat today. Ah, that was in right. Ah, so that was DM. Yay! Sorry. I'll figure it out, honest. Right, so few more minutes. And then we will be, don't forget to, we have Discord and we have a YouTube. Chaos! We'll do some, if you would like to join us on Discord, you can do us there through that link. Come in, most of the recipes are, well, a little over half of the recipes are up in Discord for this. If you want to go back and see the, if you want to go back and see previous episodes that aren't on the VOD, you can join us on our YouTube channel. Just there, there's a link there. So if you're here, hit the follow key. If you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe key. Both free. Done. Highly recommend. It's a good time. Yeah, so we do have a backlog of some of the recipes that I've not put up on Discord yet in Ulrich's cookbook. But as we're loading up new Lick the Bowl episodes, we are getting those recipes up and we are dealing with the backlog. So, thank you for your patience. as this old mild technophobe gets his tech on. Yeah, so that's what's going on. So come join us on those things and do the things with the stuff. So coming up, what do we got? We got a little bit of time. We might do the coming ups. Teching. We're doing the good teching, right? Is it? No. Not saying that out loud at this point. We have had technical difficulties. Is it really an Aura Extreme without technical difficulties? So coming up, we've got tomorrow. We're playing Valheim Ashlands with Warden. We're going back in to the depths of unending combat, trying to move our way forward. And get things done in the Ashlands. So getting that done, we came up against a 2-star Morgan last week. That was a battle. That was crunching. So yeah, got that on Friday. Then we go all the way around to Tuesday, where we'll be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. We're doing Season 2. We're doing basically a heal playthrough. Where we are not making nice choices, which is interesting because we've had a number of the same reactions and stuff, interactions that we've had with other characters, but they are like we go see up person and talk to. But because of the choices we're making, we are getting vastly different responses to what we got in the first playthrough. So we're doing that, and it's being really interesting. Some of it I'm really not liking. Playing the healing games is not something that comes naturally to me. So you know, making all the dip choices, and so for example, I'm playing a Githyanki, and if there is, and they are an arrogant species, so if there is an option in the chat boxes for me to make a Githyanki statement, I do. It has nearly derailed us a couple of times. I'm like, no, I said I would make the Githyanki. Click the button and it was like, yeah, there it is. Okay, fine. But yeah, a really interesting playthrough on that. Then Wednesday, we are currently doing Assassin's Creed Revelations. Good Lord, Revelations. We may also be looking in the near future. We may also be looking at doing a bonus Friday night stream somewhere along the line, and that will be what is the game? I can't remember what the game is called. But there is another co-op game that a couple of friends of mine want to play. They think it would be fun for stream. So we might do a temporary addition to a Friday evening stream if we all get together and decide to play. We'll see. We'll see where that goes. Might be a Saturday evening. I don't know. But yeah, we currently don't have anything in the repertoire that we can swap out. Obviously, we've got, you know, if we have the Pal World as backup, that if I can't do a certain stream for whatever reason, which happens occasionally. So sometimes we might miss a Valheim stream because Warden has life. So, you know, we'll replace that with Pal World. But we don't really have a point at the moment where we can stop streaming one of the games to stream another one. So we'll stick. We might do another. We might do another bonus day to get a couple of runs of this done on stream and see what everyone thinks. It's another one of those. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's basically a. It's the love child of Phasmo and Deep Rock Galactic. It is the love child of those two games. Alright, we have 20 seconds left. Look at that. Timing. Oh, nope. I reckon that's still a bit wobbly, so we might leave it in for a bit longer. Oh. I just got the wobblies. Got the woozies. I obviously need more drinking. Maybe not of coffee. Let's go for another 5. Another 5. And we'll see. Again, there is a lot more water in this batch, but we may not have put enough in. We may not have put enough time in. I don't know. Good earth. But either way, I don't think, looking at it at the moment, I don't think it's quite as wobbly as it was last time already. So that's definitely made a difference at the 35-minute mark. You can see the edges are a lot more raised. When I pull it out properly, we'll have a look, but it wasn't. It's looking more cooked. It's already looking more cooked at this point than it did last time. So it seems very much that the water level is. I'd say that probably when I do this again, I'm probably going to fill it to the point where either the water is level with the custard, if that maintains, or put it to just at the point where it starts to float, scoop out a couple of cups worth just to bring it back down, like max out the amount of water that I get in there, and hopefully that will change the way it cooks. So, but it's like I said, it is already better than it was. I think it's actually better than it was when I took it out last time. So the water level is definitely changing things and changing how it works. We'll leave that in for a couple more minutes and then we'll take it out, we'll have a look at it, and it can be left to cool and go in the fridge and do all that stuff, and I'll eat it tomorrow. Which is why we did a here's one we prepared earlier. Ta-da! Which I don't know. Yeah, it worked alright. I think it worked alright. I've been reluctant to do the here's one I prepared earlier. But it's also getting to that point where I need to, because for redoing recipes and all of that, it is very I've done a lot of individual recipes, way out of my comfort zone. And a lot of the stuff I'm doing, I understand, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, I'm trying first time. Yeah. There are lots of things, and I'm just going, what does the recipe say? I don't know, let's go through it, I don't know. We'll get there though. Whoops. Turn off the thermometer, otherwise you waste the battery. The amount of times that I've turned that thing on and realised I hadn't turned it off. I've got to get in the habit of that. Ah, well. Alright, so what are we going to do? We are going to... We have a nice amount of people today. So we might go have a look and see who we can raid. Oh, Nightmare's on, playing No Man's Sky. That's nice. Alright, got to get through the ads. How long's he been going? Only 2 hours. That's fine. Plenty of time. Plenty of time to raid Nightmare. If you haven't watched Nightmare, he is a fun streamer. I always like, when I'm cleaning up the kitchen and that, I just love watching him playing No Man's Sky. He's having all sorts of fun with it. So yeah, we'll go over and we'll say hi to Nightmare. Got to get the bot he uses for people. It's nuts. Alright, he's playing, so we'll get these out, we'll have a look at that, and then we'll wander off and we'll raid, we'll call it a stream, and we'll wander off and we will see Nightmare. Right, hot things are hot. We need the things. Steam! Alright, there we go. Let's have a look at that. Doing, yep. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just got that little bit of wobble in it as I push it around. So I reckon that's actually good. So we'll leave that to cool. Hooray, night! Yep, that's got a bit of warmth to it. If you've got the right things, you can just take them out, pour the water out. They'll cool a lot faster. You can let them cool in the water. It's all entirely up to you, depending on how much heat resistance you have in your hands. You can pull them out just with your fingers. I have to wait a little bit in between to let the fingers cool just a teeny bit. Oops. But I can pull these out without too much issue. Because hot things are hot. So there we go. There we go. So ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, that was a stream. Yay! Alright, so we'll turn the music down. Like I said, we've got a whole heap of things coming up. Tomorrow, Valheim, back around to Tuesday for Baldur's Gate 3, Wednesday, Assassin's Creed Revelation, and Thursday, back in the kitchen. If you do have a recipe you would like me to try, excuse me, if you do have a recipe you'd like me to try, you can DM me the name of it, you can send me the recipe, you can jump on Discord, ask for a recipe to do. Man removes dishes from oven, man touches things, man declares them a bit warm. Sure, they're a bit warm. Hot things are hot. Says there, like, I'm pretty sure 3 of the 4 quotes from the cooking stream are hot things are hot. We only had the oven set to 130 degrees. It's fine. How do you feel about banana bread? Ooh, yeah, haven't done banana bread. We should do a banana bread. All right, that might be next week. We might do a banana bread next week. Tastes like quote 3. That was the bastard. That was the bastard. That was a period. That was a period recipe. That one. or it makes good burrito and is impressed. Colorized 2023. That's quote 1. Quote 2. Steam. That's quote 2. So hang on. Quote 0, hot glass is hot. Oh no, that is the only hot one. It's just me that keeps saying hot things are hot. There you go. Steam. All right, so we are going to... Oops. Oh, God, my keyboard's messed up. So we are going to run away. So yeah, if you want to throw me a recipe, throw me an idea, bring it. Just be aware that if it does contain chili or eggplant, I'm allergic to those, so I'm probably, if I can't remove them from the recipe, or they're integral to it, I'm probably not going to cook it because I'm allergic. Other than that, send me your recipes, send me your ideas. Let's go. Let's have that. All right, let's see if that command works. Did that? Nope. Okay, how do we do a raid? I've so forgotten. Oh, it's a slash. That's right. Is it an at? Let's find out. Nope, that's not the at symbol. I got this. I got this. All right, let's take the at out. Let's try that. Hey, there we go. We're doing a raid on Nightmare. Huzzah! Right, so we're going to go raid Nightmare. Say hi. Jump into his chat. Hot things are hot. I will figure out these raid messages at one time or another. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for just being you. Yay! See you tomorrow morning, Rach. Thank you for just being you, and hopefully you will have. We'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully you have a good weekend. If we don't see you tomorrow, we will see you when you see it. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye!
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Thanks.
Don't forget to check the description for any links I may have left there. If you like the video, please press like or subscribe to my channel. Next video in the series is up here. Until then, stay safe, have fun.